We're getting closer to our mouth-watering welterweight action. A former British world champion perhaps planning on joining the mix. Adam Smith caught up with Amir Khan yesterday.
You know, we talked to a few different fighters. I mean, Mayweather is one of them and the team. And also we talked to David Alexander and there's other fighters at 147. Because I am moving up to 147 now, I killed myself making 140. You know, my natural weight is 155 pounds. And it's only when I used to hit like 146, 145, that's when I used to drain myself. I used to get put down in fights because I'm killing myself. I've never been put down in sparring, you know. I sparred the likes of Angulo and Manny Pacquiao and them guys. I've never been put down. I've been hit with clean shots, but it's only when I used to kill myself making weight. You know, it's like fasting and going in the ring and fighting. So now I'm going to move up to 147. I think I'll be more stronger that way. I can hold on to my power as well, where I think I'll be, you know, working on power, on punch power and stuff. So I think that's the next move for us.
It's interesting, there was a sort of phase in boxing, wasn't there, to grind down and make weights below, but actually by moving up, maybe at a more natural weight for you, strength, power and speed still there and it's more comfortable.
I know the speed's going to be there, definitely, you know, and the power's going to increase big time. And definitely taking shots will be a lot better. It's just when you start killing yourself making weight, it does affect you, you know, it does make a big difference in a fight. So I'm going to be more professional. I've had my body check and all my body fat check and muscle tests and stuff, and they've said to me that, you know, your natural weight should be 147 for boxing. So that's what I'm going to do now. My weight is going to go up to 147. I'm going to work on the power and everything else.
So you're ringside for Mayweather's last win, dominant totally against Robert Guerrero, and obviously still the pound-for-pound king. How close do you think we are to getting that fight for you, and where would it be?
I mean, you know, it could be next or it could be one after next. We're very close of making that fight. I mean, Mayweather's an amazing fighter. To be in the same ring with someone like Mayweather will be amazing. But like I said, you know, maybe one fight away or it could be next. We're still in negotiations with the team and with Golden Boy, and we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully in the next couple of months we find out.
Mayweather's never, ever been beaten. Do you think you have a better chance of ending up victorious against Mayweather than anyone else?
Definitely. You know, it's all about styles. You know, styles make fights, and Mayweather never really fights anyone who's quick. I mean, the last fighter he fought who was quick was Zab Judah, who caused him a lot of problems for the first couple of rounds. Now, I think with the speed and the movements, and I think it'll be like a chess match. It'll be very technical if I fight Mayweather. I think definitely it'll work for me big time, and I think it will be one of his toughest fights out there.
Obviously, you'd prefer it in the UK, but money talks, Vegas. You don't care where it is.
I mean, I don't care where it is. You know, I've been fighting all around the world for such a long time. And I mean, in America, I get treated like home. You know, I get the treatment I get here is amazing. People love me here. So yeah, I think the fight could be in the US, but if it happens in the UK, it'll be even better. I mean, I'd love to take it to the UK and give the UK fight fans a chance to see a huge fight.
And we know Mayweather's always wanted to fight in Britain. I mean, it really would be some occasion if that could happen.
It'll be amazing to get Floyd Mayweather to come to the UK and to fight him in the UK will be massive. I mean, it'll be the biggest fight ever in the UK. And we're going to try for that. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to try for that. It'll be huge. Like I said, you know, it's something that we're going to talk about with the team.
An announcement when, do we think?
I mean, a couple of weeks, you know, a couple of months, or, you know, like I said, I'm going to take my time. I've got my wedding coming up, so hopefully after the wedding and everything, I think within, give me about 2 months, I'll let you guys know.
Enjoy yourself for a bit.
I'm going to just chill out, enjoy myself, because all I do is train, and I'm getting married this time, which is like a fight, you know, I heard. So I'm going to just chill out, enjoy myself, and spend time with my family and stuff, and then, well, while I'm doing that, my team is going to be negotiating with like the Mayweathers out there and other fighters out there. So we'll see where we are from.
Planning for the wedding's probably as hard as training for a fight, isn't it?
Very hard, very, very hard. I've been planning for the wedding. It has been non-stop, and you know, especially after the fight, that's all I've been doing. And I'm glad I've got the chance to come out here and enjoy myself. You know, because back at home it's been crazy. The phones have been ringing like non-stop. Are we invited to the wedding? But I mean, I got your invite, Adam, so you better be there. But I mean, it's going to be crazy. I mean, the wedding, something I'm looking forward to. It's going to be amazing.
He was talking about 4,000 guests at the wedding, Johnny. I think you're one of them, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm one of them. I'll eat for 5 of them, though.
Now, right, he's talking about Mayweather. How likely is that to happen?
I think there's a good chance of it happening, and he would give Mayweather a good fight. He's, you know, extremely fast, faster than anybody Mayweather's probably boxed before. Mayweather would be favoured, of course, but I think there's a good chance of it happening, yeah. Don't see why not.
He's talking about stepping up to welterweight for strength, for durability, and it's probably an excuse for him getting hit and getting looking like he's vulnerable. But I don't think that's the only issue here. I think the other issue, Virgil Hunter pointed it out, and even Amir himself pointed out, is it's what he does in between fights. You need to have training as your lifestyle. That's what you've got to do. So even though
you're saying he doesn't?
He doesn't. He's told us he doesn't. Virgil Hunter has said he doesn't. So you can't fight, train for a fight, then disappear, and then start training for another fight. It's like being in computers. You've got to stay on top of things. So what Amir has to do is he has to train in between fights. Virgil Hunter is saying he needs to move out here and be here all the time for him to improve on every aspect of his game to stay at this level. And I do believe if he boxed Floyd Mayweather, some people may shout this down or not, I do believe he could give Floyd Mayweather a good run for his money because of the speed that he's got. And so with his speed, you know, it could give Floyd Mayweather trouble. So as long as Amir doesn't stand there, try and have a toe-to-toe fight with him, that speed will give him problems.
But what about 147 pounds? Because, you know, he's been stopped at light welter.
Yeah, well, he has been stopped up, but some fighters moving up actually gives him the strength. It certainly gave him added strength when he moved from lightweight.
And lightweight as well.
Lightweight, he was, you know, totally shot at because he couldn't get down to that weight, and the Bradis Prescott, you know, showed as big a punch as Prescott was that he had nothing in his legs, you know. He had some good fights at light welter, took some big punches off some good fighters and showed endurance, and maybe now he's getting the same sort of weight training at light welter. He needs to move to welter.
And the other thing he's told us is he's never been put down in sparring with Batista, but it was sparring with Pacquiao. So if you're not getting put down in sparring, and which is the time when your body's just starting to shrink down to fight weight, you know, there's obviously a problem once you get into fight and you're getting put down.
Johnny, what about staging the fight in Britain? Maybe London, maybe Wembley with Mayweather?
Absolutely massive. Floyd Mayweather has expressed his interest in wanting to box over here in the UK. He knows what it's like whenever he's come over for the Ricky Hatton build-up. So I do believe it's a strong possibility.
Bring it on. After the